So, I'd like to welcome you guys back to starting the final chapter of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I did not do any side grinding between Sunday and today because, admittedly, I'm kind of getting sick of this game. Big question of, tell me, did you find what you were looking for? Do you understand what you need to become? Do you ever want to leave this place? Well, I want to leave this game! Yeah, it's gonna be a big question of like, oh, we're gonna spout off a bunch of quotes from Westworld, and we're gonna be going, yeah, congratulations, this game is meant for you. I'm like, no, this game was not meant for me. This game was absolutely not meant for me.
Which one do you like better, this one or the first one?
I'd say DE by a long mile. Because I just got sick of so much of the gacha luck dependent shit that went on in this game. I'm going, it's like, this was probably like 80 hours of me streaming the game and another 50 hours of me being pissed off on my own time. That's where I am with this game. Okay, do I have everyone I'm comfortable with?
Have you ever heard of a game called Ken's Labyrinth? Old, like, 1993 computer PC DOS game. It was kind of like, it looked kind of like Wolfenstein, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It was like that, instead involving a lot of puzzles and mazes and stuff. It's pretty cool looking. It has a cool MIDI score. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. Yeah,
I love those scores, man.
I've done like a handful of games that I've done MIDI. I was trying to get Jane's Advanced Tactical Fighters on DOS to work with MIDI, but I'm like, why can't I hear the MIDI? Like, I changed the instrumentation, what gives?
Treasure acquired.
Yeah, they can be kind of finicky sometimes.
Yeah. And
I remember back in the day when I would have to try to figure out what sound card to choose. And those like configurations for like NetMech and such.
Yeah, the entire IRQ setup. Yeah, there's a few rare blades on this album I'm probably not going to finish up. I am not going to try to waste more crystals trying to grab Cosmos. I think I've just wasted too much time with that. Hang on. This is a crank call. And evidently they hung up. Yeah, I gave up trying to get her. I'm like, how many more rare or legendary crystals do I have to blow on this? And no, I don't think I'm going to bother anymore. It's like, I got almost all of my rares, or at least all of my uniques, through commons. I'm like, this is not normal. And if every rare and legendary crystal is just gonna bust out on me, I'm gonna go, you know what, screw this. You know, before we burst up this elevator, I wanna... things do I have to do? Hang on. I just need to check a few charts real quick. And pray my depth is up to snuff. I'm not proud of this. Not one bit. I'm already this deep into the game. I might as well just give all my top players like the best stuff available. I think that's where I stand with this game right now. That's a lot of blocking.
You hear about the Braves the other day? I didn't catch the score. You didn't happen to, did you?
I did not read up on it.
Yeah, check that out real quick.
Yeah, I also...
Any other teams you want me to check on?
just check on the Giants, and for Matt's sake, check on the Mariners.
Cool.
Well, you don't... Well, just... You don't have to tell me too much about the Giants. They've kind of sucked horribly last month. I mean, like 6-20 bad. I'm like, holy shit! You ever had those kind of moments where you just realize, how is it possible for my team to be hitting rock bottom right now?
I'm trying to find something about the Giants. I'm getting all these like sports websites.
Just go to the MLB subpage on ESPN or the MLB website.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see. This is for ones. Alright, 1 second.
Okay, it's a Pentagon ship. Okay, I can hang on to those for quite a while.
The Giants game hasn't come on yet.
Alright, are they playing the Diamondbacks? Because if that's the case, then yeah, that should be like a 7 Pacific start.
Oh, maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. It says for today, it says they're playing the Padres.
Okay.
Mariners are playing the Blue Jays.
Okay. Yeah, if you're a hammer, I expect you to have like a reasonably good block rate. Slightly more attack.
Oh wow, then the Braves are doing good against the Nationals. It's the bottom of the third, 7-3.
Well, I haven't really read into it beyond Nat's bad.
Gotta love baseball, man. It's a cool sport. So much can happen in it. I mean, that's true of any sport, but there's just a large range of possibilities in baseball.
Did you miss me? Great work.
Yep.
Like, I mean, do you ever wonder who the first person was that tried to bunt a ball?
Like, first ever?
Yeah. I mean, it just seems like such a weird idea.
Yeah, it's like there's always a bunch of firsts in baseball.
Do you know if there's a like an absolute limit of how many fouls you can have? I think I remember one time I saw a game where
If
they
you
got it out.
If you try to bunt and you foul and you have 2 strikes, that's an out right there.
Oh,
Let's rest the
okay,
spell.
got you.
Let's get going.
If you try to do a legitimate swing, then it's still a foul.
Got you. That's probably what I saw. That's a rare occasion for it to happen. You don't see that many
See,
people
Grumps,
butt
I'm
anymore.
getting
Do you
better.
notice that?
Well, it's because it's like bunting is so
wisdom.
There's no. I think there's a lot of pride and a lot of disincentivization on it. Because it's just, who cares about playing infield defense anymore?
I've probably asked you this before, but have you ever been a fan of basketball?
Unfortunately, my hometown team has sucked forever so long, and I'm not gonna give you guys the dignity of their name because they don't really fucking deserve it.
I know the feeling. Hey, the Braves were like that for a long time.
Try 17 years of utter futility and not even doing jack shit. And if you guys still need more clues, I'm gonna say this. One, if you're wondering about what happened to their head coach last season, keep in mind the day he got fired, a front row fan puked all over the opposing team's bench. As in literally chunked out puke.
Do you guys have Del Taco up there?
Nah.
Too
You
bad.
certainly
That's a
seem
good.
well rested. Good morning. And yes, I'm very well rested.
Where is... Seki's pillar? Oh.
We've arrived. Where do we go from here?
Yeah, I think there are also another few reasons I'm currently not a fan of the NBA. I'd say bitchiness of Stardom being one of the biggest offenders right now. Yeah, call me an old codger, but let's just say where I am right now, a star player kind of bitched his way out, and let's just say on his new team, one thing everyone gave him shit for is like, dude, you blamed your way to a new team on mental health, and now you're collecting a $20 million fucking check for nothing. It's like, motherfucker, do you know how many other people would kill to have 20 million?
Yeah, I know. Really.
Yeah, that's why. All right, let's just run through this heart to heart, and then we'll see if there's anything else.
Hey Zeke, Pandoria, you got a moment?
Sure, what's up? You're not usually the type to start a serious discussion.
Well, you see, it's about turtles.
Turtles?
Sorry, but Turtis is our mascot. I know he's the cutest little chap in the world, but you can't have him.
You heard the prince. If you ask nicely, we might allow you to pat him on the head.
Uh-huh. Thanks for confirming what I already guessed. You haven't even noticed, have you? He's been crawling into my bed every night.
He's been what?
If I'm not super careful, I worry I'm going to crush the little guy in my sleep. But like you say, he's your precious little mascot, yeah? I figured you'd be mad if I hurt him. So it's been keeping me awake the whole damn night.
Well, I guess I should apologize on Turtis' behalf.
Honestly, weren't you meant to be keeping an eye on him?
Well, you know me. Once my head hits the sheets, I'm out for the count.
We'd better find a way to stop him wandering off. He could sleep in my bed.
Yeah, that might be the best solution.
He used to sleep in my bed back in the day anyway. It'll be fine.
I guess that settles it. Thanks, Pandoria.
You can count on me.
Hang on, though. You said he used to sleep in your bed back in the day. Just how long have you had this turtle?
Oh, it hasn't been as long as me and old Princey here, but it's been quite a while, I think.
Huh. It's just that he's so small. I always assumed he was pretty young. So what would you do if you grew up to be Dromar-sized?
The things that go through that head of yours.
Watch it, you.
He wouldn't be quite so portable if that were to happen.
Right? It got me wondering, would you guys stick together even then?
Why, I could ride around on top of Turtus instead.
You mean like Nia and Dromark?
Yeah, that sounds pretty sweet, right?
You'd probably get left behind. A lot.
And how?
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna be glad that Turtus stayed this size.
Alright, and joining us right now is Matt.
Hey, everyone.
What have we here?
Yep, welcome to what's probably going to be another 2-hour shit show of this game. I'm just kind of sick of it right now.
No problem.
Alright, so we made it up to the World Tree. We found out that the guy who was heading to church was kind of a complete jackass. Oh, and he's dead, by the way. We just killed him. And awaiting us at the end, at the top of the world, is gonna be a guy who is so filled with hatred. Question is, have we found what we're looking for?
Onwards!
Person decides, wants to check the world and destroy everything in it. Another just wants to die by our creator's hands. Okay, maybe I've been looking into that scene a bit too much, but still. Who do we get in there, first of all?
You're all mine.
So tell me, guys, is the new Top Gun movie worth watching?
I'd say yes.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go see it tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, really?
Yep, I can't wait to go see it. I think it's pretty good for being a sequel to a movie which on paper you shouldn't make a sequel to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's one of those, you know, ideally one of those one and done movies. You don't make a series or big franchise out of, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hollywood is desperate for money now, I think, so.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't wait to see it.
You know,
Oh, go ahead.
Tom Cruise is 60 years old.
Yeah.
And still not having that much in gray hairs.
I know. He's lucky.
Are you guys willing to bet that he just bathes in the fountain of youth every frickin' day, and that's why he looks like he's like 40 when he's like damn near. Well, actually, he is 60. Yeah, he turned 60 on July 3rd.
Yeah, and on some other sad news, you guys know who James Caan is? He was
Yes.
Sonny in The Godfather. He was also in a few other films. He died earlier this week.
Yes.
Like, that was a bummer.
You know, I still remember when Sean Connery passed away. I'm like, oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, it was like Moore died at first, and then it was like Connery was the year after, and then Trebek followed him just a week after.
Sheesh. Yeah, 20 was a tough year on all fronts.
Yeah, remember what was it? What was the last one like that? Like 16 when Alan Rickman died, and then 07 it was like what? Farrah Fawcett and Michael Jackson died in the same year. And I watched.
Yeah,
and I
09.
watched the Michael Jackson funeral live. It was
Yeah, me too.
yeah, spring break.
The next battle'll be a cinch.
I was like late elementary school, early middle school when that happened.
freshman year of high school.
Yeah. I was kind of a young buck then.
Alright. Well, let's see what's on the other side of this door, shall we?
Yeah.
It sure is bright.
Yeah, it's right through here. I'm sure of it. We've almost reached Elysium. What is this place?
No.
Can this place really be Elysium? Where's the greenery? The water? Birdsong? There's nothing! Nothing here at all!
What a wretched sight. I have not seen anything like this in all my years on Allrest.
Pyra!
I don't understand. I don't get it. This is not how I remember.
That bell sound must be coming from somewhere. Is someone here?
Over there. Poppy detect one big thing, kind of like building, over that direction. Sound seemed like it come from there.
That building, eh? Then there's no point hanging around here.
Yeah. Only one way to find out. Let's go, Rex.
Alright. It might still be okay. Maybe it's just this bit that's destroyed. There's bound to be something over that way.
Head to the church, I suppose. So, remember during the opening, it's supposed to be like some green hills with trees and stuff, and it's supposed to be full lively town with a church and a full river? This is not that.
Oh!
It's like you could convince me
What
this
have we
would
here?
be a desert map.
I never met a tree I didn't want to climb.
You could convince me this is kind of like a map for a desert scenario in Half-Life 2, and I wouldn't disagree with you one bit. Yeah, if this is supposed to be like the top of an elevator, yeah, the illusion's pretty broken, and... No. No.
What have we here?
I never met a tree I didn't want to climb.
Searching database.
There's no sense of livable stuff out here. Let's jump up, please. Where's a ramp? Or someone's gonna say, no, 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 it's not a desert, it's a wasteland. So, what was this?
You're all mine.
Wait till that common core crystal just gives me nothing. I mean, I could probably try in another 20 attempts, but still. There's definitely 2 or 3 more that are off the cool drops. There's one I need to...
Come out, come out.
I never met a tree I didn't want to climb.
Searching database.
I need to look up the side quest guide for. So that's another salvage quest. You can tell I'm probably at my wit's end with those. So, what do we figure is inside the church, huh?
Come out.
I never met a tree I didn't want to climb.
Searching database.
An enemy we have to drop the church bells on? Won't be surprised if that's the case.
That was hard work. I've still got a ways to go.
I have so much depth I'm trying to improve, but not sure if there's a point to it anymore.
Just wait till you see me fight now. I'm growing stronger by the day, it seems. My growth can't be stopped! My strength grows by the day.
With this power,
Gotta improve the bottom of the barrel somehow. Where's my transport team?
I'll be in the other party then. Sure, go on.
yes, sir.
Okay, understood.
Reporting. I won't let you down.
At your command.
Reporting.
Thinking also at this point I might as well just sack almost every other blade Rex has. So at this point, he can bond with any of the other lead cast's blades.
What have we here?
Searching database.
Just wonder if I can just stick Rex with all the rares and sack everyone else and then just give everyone else their blades.
This place looks like it was once a city, and quite an old one at that.
It's actually a lot like the stuff we saw in Moritha.
Way more dusty, though. Maybe because it's so dry up here.
Huh?
It seems to have been a child's vehicle.
Right. So that means people lived here once.
It must have been a grand old city. It stretches further than the eye can see. You could fit the entire population of Allrest into this place, and with room to spare.
Sounds like an entire massive station. I don't know if there's anything else around here. was gonna say, maybe something a little bit to the tune of Fallout depressing, but not that depressing. Probably a few other uniques and the like I've missed out on, but even some unique foes as well. I will say this though, if I completely botched this ending, and from what I've heard there's plenty of room for that to happen, I'll do some side grinding reluctantly.
What have we here?
And
I never met a tree I didn't want to climb.
Searching database.
maybe go to level 90. But I don't know, I think I'm just at my wit's end. It's a question of, am I ready to end this? I'd say yes. But am I prepared?
What have we here?
I never met a tree I didn't want to climb.
Searching database.
I would say no. Well, here we are, the church. It's not the Temple of Time, but...
What have we here?
I never met a tree I didn't want to climb.
Searching database.
Question is, where's the entire hub for this?
Is that it? The bells have stopped.
A signal we should enter, perhaps?
We probably should.
Welcome home, my children.
Who's there?
Father?
What? You don't mean...
The architect is here, but where?
I am always here. Come to me.
Please look! Over there is staircase.
It seems to lead to a lower level.
Guess we have to. You're all mine.
I don't like this.
Treasure acquired.
Staircase under the altar. But we're in a place that's like a tower. Guessing making a Westworld reference was probably enough. Not sure if it's that kind of island. I don't like where this is going. Let's see. anything I can do, my leads? See what I can do with the. All right.
I've been sharpening my fangs for this day to come.
Make way for me.
Showtime!
Alright, let's see what I can do with my leads before I go in. That would be nice, but I need fast switch for all of you.
Matt, you ever finished Sympathy of the Night?
Oh man, I haven't even started it.
You'll probably get it through it pretty quickly, honestly.
Sure,
it's a pretty short game. It's fun though. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, short and sweet.
I think at this point I have more PlayStation games than N64 games at this point. That's the console I grew up on.
Oh wow.
I even have like a pool game, I have a billiards game and stuff like that.
Cool.
Have you guys ever played billiards?
I played pool, not billiards.
Billiards is basically a pool without the pockets, basically.
Okay. Gotcha.
I don't understand the point of it though. I don't know the rules and stuff. Yeah, I haven't. The last time I played pool was in Idaho, like 6 years ago on our Yellowstone trip. That was the last time. I have an N64 pool game too, virtual pool.
Cool. I've been working on a video game of a maze that's procedurally generated every time you play it. So it's a new maze each time.
Oh, what kind of maze?
A new maze each time.
Got it.
So you're aware of procedural generation, right? So, you know, all the pools are just going to be, I wouldn't say essentially randomized, but that's the intended feel of it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have Phantasy Star, Matt?
Phantasy Star, let me see. On what console?
PlayStation?
Let's see. Phantasy Star.
Is it Phantasy Star with a PH? Because
yeah,
that's normally a Sega series. The first 4 have been recompiled a few times. You'll see them on Steam and online from Dreamcast, GameCube on. That's a whole different animal.
Am I thinking of that, or am I thinking of Final Fantasy? Wasn't there one of those on PlayStation, like a big?
Final Fantasy 7 and 8, I think.
Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 were on PlayStation 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
And speaking of that, some of the guys who did the art for that game actually did some of the work for here.
Cool.
Alright, so we're gonna take the slow escalator down. Any other hot things you want to talk about for a minute?
Let's talk about how I had a botched PlayStation memory card that was dead on arrival.
Oh god.
Yeah. I've had that problem too. Some of my memory cards are just straight up dying. I'm going, one time I nearly lost all my Dance Dance Revolution progress. I'm like, no, I don't want to get all the songs again. And then someone's gonna say,
PlayStation 2, right?
Yeah. The original mixes were on PS1. From Max and Extreme were on PS2. I think X was also on PS2. I know Supernova was on PS2, but Supernova 1 was probably the last good PlayStation 2 mix stateside, in my opinion. I did not like US Supernova 2. That was crap.
The PlayStation memory card I got from a game store, and yeah, I didn't like destroy or corrupted it. It was already that way, and Yoshika Testas, he saw me stream it, and I had to be all tomorrow never dies without the memory card. I had to do it all in one sitting.
Oh wow.
I did it, but my gosh, it was. Ugh. I do want to stream Fan Mess at some point on PlayStation.
Yeah, I remember that being a fun game.
There were like some other games that had like password protection. I know Extreme G for the N64 had it. You know, it's like, okay, you want to do all your progress or unlock all this stuff again? Here's a password so you don't need a memory pack.
Yeah, some of the casino games I have on PlayStation, they have password protection too. Yeah.
Alright.
And
the building's holding up well inside.
Quality of structural materials much better than in city outside. This made of same substance as World Tree itself.
Same as the World Tree. Huh? Hey, where is everyone? Pyra! Gramps! Pyra! Mythra! What is that? The Ardanian Imperial Army. Their equipment looks ancient. Like it's come from the past. What is up with this place? What? Nia! Dromark! I'm so glad you...
Why, Rex?
Huh?
You told us Elysium was real.
My lady and I traveled all this way at your behest. Master Rex, did you intentionally deceive us?
I trusted you, you know. I came here because I trusted you.
Nia! Dromark! What are you talking about?
How do you explain this?
You've got it wrong. I told you. I promised Pyra to...
Pyra. Oh, right. Pyra. 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 Is that it? You've only got eyes for her. Get your head out of your ass.
Nia, you're being weird. What is going on?
My lady has given up everything for you, yet still you realize nothing. Even now you cannot see.
Ah, shit.
Our foes are preparing
Let's show the thing
elemental
or three.
attack.
You can't do
Feral
that.
uppercut.
We came all this way.
Yeah. Gah. Gah.
There is no Elysium. There never was.
None of that.
On my watch.
Grand
I'll
slap.
use that now.
My thoughts
He
exactly.
deflected it.
Ha! Yeah! Bullet punch!
On you go. Let's
Go for it.
Raging tiger!
It's your turn.
Excellent.
Why not?
Everything we've done. Not
It's
on
all
my
mine. Why
or
not?
nothing.
Much obliged. Feral uppercut.
Damn you! You tricked me. I feel like I can do anything.
Bullet
Butterfly
punch.
blade.
Yeah!
Grand
smash.
You
Stay
hurt.
back.
Why
May
not?
not survive another blow.
Geo.
We're gonna need a lot of luck on our side.
Is that fine?
Stay back. You may not survive another blow.
Is my
Like how going down
I like
without
your
a
attitude.
This all
snap,
feral
break.
blade always about
Breakdown.
Pyra.
Thanks for that.
Why didn't you take more notice of
Rock.
me?
I am Rock. Always have been.
Wild side.
This is not good.
I could
Now I gotta
still
kill all my friends.
fight.
I'm sorry.
Answer me, Rex. Why did you lie to us?
How could you betray our trust?
This is not good. You have to do it towards everyone. Oh, shit. They're the levels I left them at, then I have a problem.
Why would Nia and Dromok?
You really are a fool.
Morag? Bridget? Huh? Moradane?
You're so thoughtless.
Morag?
Here you are, wasting time. And all the while my countrymen are... Do you have any idea what you've done?
What are you...
You just run ahead, without a thought for anyone else, and this is the result! I couldn't save anyone. If only we hadn't come here. I could have saved my people. I could have saved Niall. If only it weren't for you, Rex!
But me? I didn't mean to...
I hope you're happy now. You've dragged us to some empty ruins. I hope that was worth everything we've sacrificed.
At least they shouldn't engage the other blades, because if they did, I would have a problem.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Watch.
Blow him down.
Oh, you're wide open!
Bullet punch. No effect.
I had high hopes for you.
Go for it.
That is why I have Barrier Plus.
Barry, it's your turn. Not on my watch.
Why not? Much
Radiance!
obliged. Yeah! Grand smash!
Now's a good time to get here. I feel like I can do anything.
Ha! Yeah! No one
I was playing a fun
Power.
Shadowrun Returns custom level.
And
I got to a part where there was a bug, and I just can't proceed any further.
Draw the enemy's attention this way.
break him!
That's it.
Hit it!
Will
No!
not.
well, not surprised.
Breaking range.
Yeah, that's what happened. It's just someone making
My
it.
thoughts exactly.
Flesh wound.
Next one.
Please, stop this! What's the use in fighting amongst ourselves now?
What's the use? For vengeance! What more reason do I need?
What?
That's right. We must take our vengeance. For the thousands of lives you have stolen!
I killed? No, wait, I didn't.
I'll have your life for an apology, Rex! Stop right there! How dare you run!
What is this place? What's wrong with everyone? Pyra, Mythra, Grams! Where are you? Where are you guys?
Why Rex run?
Tora! Poppy, Zeke and Pandoria. Don't tell me you're all...
You having fun, chum? Playing the hero like the kid you are, stringing us adults along.
That's not...
Rex is bad friend. Why Rex become driver when Tora cannot become driver? Tora tries so hard, and for what? It's useless!
Master Pawn is right. Rex just have a little luck and become driver of Aegis? Poppy never asked to be born as imitation. Poppy want to be real too. Not fair! I bet it felt real good, didn't it? Getting special treatment from everyone, getting chosen by the Aegis. Who decided you should have all that power? How about you hand it over to the prince right now? He deserves it.
Stop it already! I did nothing wrong to any of you.
So you haven't worked that out either. In your hurry to get here, you never stopped to consider all the things you left lying in your wake!
Ah, shit.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Please don't get yourself hurt,
Feral
Rex.
uppercut. Gah! Ha! Yeah!
The Aegis isn't for the likes of you.
missed.
She needs a real man.
Bullet
My
punch.
spirit is...
Ha!
What?
I can do
Go
it.
for
Put
it.
down.
Yep.
Down. Didn't work.
Super!
Now's a good time to get
Why
healing.
not?
I can feel the courage welling up inside.
Why not? I like your attitude. Grab
Not
smash.
on my watch.
Much obliged. No effect. Ow!
Blow
Blow him down.
That's what I can be.
Yeah. No one can stop us now. Yeah. Grab
Good to
smash.
go.
No
You
effect.
better believe it.
Gotcha.
Poppy!
Yeah.
Power to weapons systems!
Idiot.
Poppy, spinning
You're safe.
flash.
Thanks for that. Break 'em.
Good.
Hit it. No.
Steady!
I guess I really am the best.
Can't give up now! But it was impossible to become
missed.
real driver!
Poppy will
Don't give
protect
up on me.
Master Pawn.
You're safe.
Rigid
Ha, thanks for
shield!
that. Yeah.
Steady! Drill!
I missed. Thanks for
Poppy
that.
will protect
Power
Master
to weapons systems!
I
Ursula.
don't want to fight you, but I will if I have to. Defense protocol activated.
Blow
Get
up.
out!
Stratospheric thunder!
Grab smash. Hit it.
What did
No.
I just saw?
Yep.
A spear! Dynamic
Rigid
spark
shield.
sword!
Thank you.
Things will get interesting now.
What? No
Defense
effect.
protocol
Steady!
activated.
Take this!
Bullet punch.
Revitalize.
Yeah. Haste. Let's just call it.
Just a kid's
No.
adventure. Nothing special. What a move!
Nothing personal.
Why not?
But yeah, go fuck yourself.
Feral Blade.
I really should not be saying that towards my friends, but
Bringer of chaos! Ultimate I am raw! Shut up!
Always have been, always will be.
thanks, Rock.
Enough! Stop! Tatora! Poppy! No, I never wanted this. Zeke, Pandoria!
What are you doing, Rex?
I take back some of the words I said.
What?
Gramps! This place.
What is the point?
Huh, Gramps?
What is the point of us, really? We are born as blades, then return to our slumber, again and again, over countless years, until we become titans, to wander this world for countless more. And at the end of it all, we sink into nothingness. Have you ever thought about it? What it means to exist for close to an eternity with no clear purpose or goal?
That's...
Must be nice to be human. Living for a limited time, thinking limited thoughts. It must be so much easier. I envy your kind. Just think, Rex, would you? What would you do if you were me? Would you be happy to drift around the ocean with a human on your back? Is that all I am to be?
I don't know how I'm supposed to answer that. Why are you asking me? You're being strange. Everyone's acting so strange.
Makes you wonder if Malice's thoughts are seeping in.
Welcome back. You're late, Rex. Where did you wander off to?
Pyra. Mythra.
Come on, let's go ahead and eat. I've cooked up a whole bunch of your favorites. I hope you've got room. Well, eat up. Which kind of bread do you want?
Oh, maybe this and this.
There you go.
Thanks.
Hey, do you want some wine? Oops. You're too young. Silly me.
Mythra, has something happened?
What do you mean?
It's just, you're a lot nicer than normal.
Stop it. I'm always nice to you, aren't I?
If you say so.
Hey, Rex, come on. How can you sit down to eat without washing your hands first? That's a faux pas. Go wash your hands right now.
Sorry. You're acting almost like Mythra today, Pyra.
Did you scrub them properly?
Yeah. They're clean.
Great. Okay then, let's eat. Thanks for the food.
It looks really good. Tastes even better.
Of course it does. After all, I made it myself. Maybe I'll try my hand next time. Mythra, no. You know how that always ends. But carbon's good for you. Anyway, I want to do something nice for Rex too. No cooking. Who's gonna save the world if Rex gets the runs? You're so mean. It was only that one time.
It's okay, you two. I don't care who cooks. I'm just happy we're... I'm happy we're...
Rex.
It's so strange. I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. Everyone's all wrong. They all said but now you two... Did I go wrong somewhere?
I think that's enough. Please, Father.
Way to fucking torture him.
You guys.
Rex. Why are we all here? I thought I was...
I merely wished to examine the shapes of your hearts.
That voice. You're...
My name is Klaus, the architect of this world. I have watched over you all this time. I have seen your thoughts, your desires, the things you have achieved.
So you did that, just now?
Yes, those were not your present forms, but alternate possibilities. Your other selves that lie within. That is what I wanted to see.
Our other selves? You mean we're all thinking stuff like that, deep down? Was that how we really feel?
Then you saw it too?
Looks like we were all shown the same kind of stuff. It creeped me out. What are you trying to prove?
Those were the fears you harbor.
I don't get it at all.
What was your purpose in showing us this? Those were not pleasant visions to behold.
My only purpose was to find out how mankind has changed and where it is headed.
And were you disappointed?
No. As you stand before me right now, that is who you are. That is enough.
Architect, sir, I came here because I met Pyra. Is this really Elysium? Are you really?
I will show you everything. Memories. Mine, and those of this planet. This world was once the stage of a struggle for survival that dwarfed this current predicament. The world was an unseemly place, though glimpses of beauty persisted. What should people live for? Who should they live for? They live for themselves, to harbor desires and struggle to realize them. That is the natural state of man. But I did not think that was good enough. I lost hope for mankind. I searched tirelessly for an outside solution. And one day, I found it. The conduit. Why it chose to appear before us, I do not know. However, its existence presented a new possibility.
Possibility?
Our world was not the only one. Endless universes coexist, side by side, yet all completely unaware of one another. The conduit was our link to these foreign worlds. And I opened that forbidden gateway, praying that it would change the world. You have seen the plane called Mythra, have you not? That is what remains of my world. When I opened the conduit, many people and many things disappeared into distant dimensions. All that remained here were the ruins of Mythra. And half of my body.
Your body?
Half of me lives on in some other dimension. But not for much longer.
What do you mean?
The moment of my other self's demise draws near.
Father, you...
I was a fool. Because of my foolishness, I lost everything. Left here, alone and broken, I longed for oblivion, but even that eluded me. This is my punishment. Retribution from on high, for the sin I have committed.
On high?
There was only one thing I could do. I had to atone for my sin. I swore to restore this world. The first thing I created was a special particulate substance with the ability to restore deteriorated matter. You all know it as the Cloud Sea. The Cloud Sea can disassemble matter it comes in contact with, and rebuild it in the image of all the things that once made up this world. This way, little by little, I could rebuild the world I had brought to ruin. Next, I began to recreate life. I gathered miniature vessels containing memories of all this planet's former life forms. And I scattered them across the Cloud Sea. These are the core crystals. The crystals bonded with the Cloud Sea's particulate reconstructors and formed the nuclei of new life. Those nuclei developed into minute life forms, the Titans, who would, over time, grow larger and larger. Finally, the Titans gave birth to complex organisms based on the data in their core crystals. This newly birthed life, over untold millennia, evolved into a new breed of mankind.
So that's how we came to live in this world.
But I did not trust this world, born as it had been. What if it were to repeat our mistakes? What if someone like me appeared? To stave off these doubts, I implemented one final measure. And so the Blades were born. Ontos, Logos, and Pneuma. The three cores of the Trinity processor formed their cornerstone. However, Ontos triggered a space-time transition event and disappeared forever. I was left with the other two, Logos and Pneuma, entrusting them with managing the Blades. Malos and Pyra. Those are the names that you now know them under.
So, I am Pneuma.
Managing?
The core crystals at the heart of each blade are tasked with relaying all kinds of information to Logos and Pneuma about the selection pressures of the outside world and the biological status of their bonded human, but also the experiences and emotions they share. As the data continually accrues, new evolutionary code is sent back to the core crystals. And this code is used to create new, further evolved blades. These blades too become Titans in time, and create new generations of life forms. This was the new circle of life I had created.
A grand scheme. It boggles the mind a tad.
So, we're all born from this endless cycle of life, to replace the victims of the previous world.
That's right. But there were also a handful of survivors. I believe you saw them when you were in Moritha. The unfortunate ones who clung to life.
Ah. You mean those monsters? Were they originally people?
Core crystals were first conceived as a replacement for human brain cells. A product of mankind's age-old quest for immortality.
And that's what became of them. How awful.
But that technology became the starting point for the creation of blades and titans.
So, in one sense, their sacrifice was not in vain. though not all may see it as such.
So tell us, in the end, did we develop as you had hoped?
What do you think?
I couldn't possibly.
Well, those phantasms which you all experienced earlier, those are feelings that lurk in all of your hearts. As well as that man, Amaltheus. When a person loses something, they cannot help but seek a reason why. Within themselves, or in others. They seek a concrete answer to the question of who they really are deep inside. Such a very lonely existence. But perhaps that is what it is to be human. All this data passed through me, and I knew. All of you. You were not in any way different from us before. That's why I did not intervene. 500 years ago, when the man finally arrived here, I did nothing when he took away Logos and Pneuma. I stood and watched as Logos, instantiated into blade form, set out to purge the world.
You don't make sense. Didn't you go to all that trouble to rebuild it? Then why would you...
It is fate.
Fate?
It is fated to happen. It cannot but happen. My atonement was doomed from the start.
That can't be.
I had made my peace with it. Once more, I longed for nothing more than to disappear. However, something has now changed. And that is you, Rex. You and Pneuma.
Me? And Pyra and Mythra?
You reforged your bond in a way I had not thought possible. And the life you share. Moreover, the conduit, which fell into a stubborn silence after the world's end, has begun stirring once more. Rex, the power you and Pneuma exercise is the conduit's power. It comes leaking out of some far-flung dimension. And it is a power we can know nothing about. But with its help, the world may be about to change.
What's all this shaking?
It is Logos. Malos, trying to destroy this world and everything in it.
What?
Remember, at heart he is but an information processing unit, neither good nor evil. He is driven by a certain impulse. The despair that the man named Amaltheus felt.
I see. So it was right. What I felt back then, I mean.
Rex.
Rex, what is it you desire?
What else? To stop Malos.
And if you succeed?
I'll punch him in his stupid face, and then... probably get a drink with him or something. That's the 6th rule of the Salvager's Code. First have a punch out, then drink to forget. Once you've forgotten, the friendship's all set. I'm not old enough to drink yet, though.
I see. Numa. No, I should call you Pyra and Mythra.
What is it?
I want to apologize for having burdened you with all this.
Don't worry. We're actually grateful. Thanks to you, Father, we got to meet Rex. And everyone else. Those are cherished memories. Father.
I have transferred all of Elysium's data and authorizations to you. Make me proud.
We will.
Rex.
Yes.
I will disappear soon. When I do, the conduit will likely disappear from this world. You will not be able to use your power forever.
I understand. We'll make do somehow.
I'm counting on you.
Klaus. Have you changed your mind about this world?
Right now, I think I am glad I met you all.
Got it. Then, our answers match. Thank you for giving us all life.
Perhaps I will be able to face you again. Galea.
Mythra! Where's Malos?
If he is here, I know where he must have gone.
Where is it? Tell us.
The greatest of all artifices. The artifice that exists solely to destroy the world. Ion.
Ion? So that's what Malos meant. Then, that's where we'll go.
Guess who's back?
All friends returned safely!
I hope you will be the bearer of good news.
Did you miss me?
I hope you will be the bearer of good news.
Was it that room or this room here?
You're all mine.
Another legendary crystal, okay. Was this the Dark Hall from earlier? Yeah. Yep.
How many times have you played through this game?
This is my first time trying to see it through to the end.
Oh, okay.
I tried playing this game twice or 3 times, but I pretty much well documented why I quit those last 2 or 3 times. That's like this time I'm like, see this through to the end. It's probably going to be bitterly to the end for me, but...
Make sure you tell them how much I helped.
I feel I can go far.
I've remembered what I can do.
Here's what we've got.
Might as well just book up all this extra XP and then just leave the rest of my bench to do something.
It should open up our options a little.
I'm stronger.
From strength to strength.
Getting better.
So, I'll try outside Malice's doorstep.
I can't stop growing. No problem asking me to do something.
Here's the debriefing.
Maybe one more ending.
I've still room to grow yet.
I left you guys on the bench for a long time. What gives?
I'm growing stronger by the day, it seems.
Like, leave me alone for the better half of 2 hours, shall we?
Yes, sir.
Okay, understood.
I won't let you down. Yes, sir. Best of luck, guys. I'll apply myself fully.
Hey, where's my ether, people?
Best of luck, guys.
Sure, go on.
Yes, sir.
I'll be in the other party then.
Where's my info crew?
What's the plan, boss? Got it. All right, where are we at?
Yeah, leave me alone until, like, the ending.
Yes, sir.
I imagine I'll fit right in.
I vow to carry out my sworn duty. At your command. I'll be in the other party then.
I'll apply myself fully.
Oh. How do I want to play this? Okay. I must have more potions. So, who do I want for this? Editing, you're with me.
You just leave it to me. I'll use my brains to put this team to good use.
Okay. Make
I've
way
been
for
sharpening
me.
my fangs for this day to come.
So, who do I want to be doing this with? 2 healers and a tank, or, let me see how I want to do this.
Showtime!
I could probably do a 3-person attack and heal, or I can draw all the damage and stuff. Then Zeke can go nuts on the offensive. Is it really worth trying to pull off the 3-person attack against Malos? I'm gonna have Korra backing up Morag just for healing. Man, oh man.
I will carry out my mission. I hope I won't disappoint.
Right. What can I put here?
Nice one!
One more attack to help not die. That's not saying much. So I got... I don't know when though, unless I can get True Mythra working. I just have to not die up to that point. Do water, water, dark. I can do fire, fire, light. I can do... I don't have ice. I don't have wind though. I don't have... Unless I want to put Adenine at lead. I mean, I could do that. I just got... But I really need a dedicated healer. Here goes nothing.
arrived.
Let's just catch our breaths first.
So, ready to probably take on the final boss? Yay? Nay?
Nay.
What now? Oh, right, you were saying something about memory cards, Matt. Speak now.
Oh. Yeah. I just wish I could have tested my memory card at the game store to make sure it worked.
Yeah, don't we all regret that? I think we were also talking about how some games had passwords earlier as a means of auxiliary data protection, or at least make you feel like you didn't lose your progress.
Yes, make sure no one modifies it.
Yeah, I remember Iridian 2 had something like that. The problem that kind of sucked was if you were trying to go for scoring, it would not save your score.
So this is kind of like the first one, isn't it? Like, seems fantasy, but at the end it has science fiction.
Yeah, and anyone who hasn't caught on to the twists in DE, I mean, on my YouTube side of things, the whole playlist for both DE and 2 are there, so yeah. Although granted, I have to update some of that list, probably telling people, hey, this is not a progression episode, or here's the progression highlights. Alright. Final boss's door. You ready?
Yep.
Alright. Let's go kill a man who has nothing but hatred left in him at this point.
Are all of those sirens? He's really trying to destroy all of Orest.
Let's hurry, guys!
Sorry, Slinger, like I said, whenever I shift to full screen,
And hit! This'll be a walk in the park!
Let's kill this thing.
Curtis could handle this by himself.
In
Couldn't
I
you,
go!
mate?
Fracas! Why not? Rolling smash!
Maybe we'll get out of this alive after all.
My thoughts
Oh, I need
exactly.
break res minus.
Good choice.
Ready to go! I'll show you why I'm the star player.
I'm on a roll.
We seem to be doing just fine.
Keep it up.
Don't. I am come.
I love a million volts.
Rolling smash!
Approach of your own red.
Pyra!
You can do it, Rex.
Yeah!
Let's
Rolling
go.
smash! Hit it! No!
My flames strike true.
Blade combo, third stage. X is awesome.
Bridget, to arms, Lady Murag.
Burst!
Blind spot.
Z-Connectors, I got this!
Indeed.
Anchor shot!
I'll blow you
Neo.
good with Pyra. The rest is up to me.
Saber slash! Redemption!
Next one, Rex. That's
Bullseye.
the spirit.
My thoughts exactly!
Excellent. Pyro!
Out of
Go.
chainsaw!
And just go for it. You goes. Move the
Why not?
Blind spot.
Righto!
Yes. Blind spot.
Ow.
Yup! We can do this all day!
Done and dusted. Next.
Colossus type machines. This is that's not ideal, but alright. Just gotta find where the next access point for that staircase is.
Just so. I'm
Hit
going
it.
all in. I won't even rolling smash.
Break. Quick and
So
go. Maybe we'll
enemies
get out of this
light.
alive after all.
My thoughts exactly.
Get back!
Why not? This is where we prove it.
You
Hit
finally
it.
got
No.
something right. Well
So
done.
shit.
Ready to go.
My thoughts exactly. Sword
We
smash.
will make your dreams a reality.
Haywire chainsaw!
Rolling smash.
We can do it.
Righto.
Let me
Hit
show
it.
you.
No.
Photon flash. My prince.
Why not?
Gamma ray, break!
Topple them.
Gamma ray, topple!
Yes. Now.
Lord.
Anchor shot.
Come and get some.
Fail, smash him. Thank you.
Good as dead.
Anchor shot.
We can do it.
Go for it.
Focus on me. Taste my power.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Ooh, that's a crystal on his feet. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
The time for defending is now. Ready? Don't get them
Why
on
not?
rolling Rex. Now. We can do
Rolling
it.
smash. Anchor shot. Ha.
Zecanator, time to shut. I got this!
Quicken art. Sneak hat.
A polling sensor. What are you, a voting booth?
Why not?
Anchor shot.
This is the enemy's attention.
Dynamic spark sword!
Ow.
We can spare you.
Righto!
Providing you have fun.
Hit it. No.
Let me show you what I've got.
Blade
The
combo,
enemy's
third
element is
stage.
now water.
Awesome.
Why
In I
not?
go. Yes.
Wait, I'm going the wrong way here. I have to go to the end of the hall. Wow, I kind of also left the guy's mics off. Sorry.
Just so.
Do it like I showed you and we'll be okay.
You put your feet up over there.
Great. Well done. One shot.
Ah, crap.
The time to defend is now.
Let's give him the full.
I'm finding it hard.
Yes! Get out of here!
Maybe we'll get ready.
Shiva!
Race in the goal.
Topple them.
We can do it.
Bullseye!
Gotcha.
Finally got something right.
Haywire
We'll make your
chainsaw!
dreams a reality.
A scout.
Come on, give me something.
Rolling smash.
Break.
Sword bash.
Gamma ray, break!
Topple them.
Bridget. To
Gamma
arms,
ray,
Lady
topple.
Morag. Nice.
Anchor shot.
Gamma ray,
Hit it. No.
smash! Gamma ray! Blade combo, diamond combo. Awesome.
Just simultaneous, please.
Why not?
Damn.
Spark sword!
Twin. Don't get them a more now. Focus.
Yeah.
Rex, we can do it.
Anchor shot. Anchor shot.
Super lightning.
Rolling smash. Sword bash.
Haywire chainsaw!
But I'll do what I can.
Bullseye!
To arms, Lady Morag.
Now's a good time to get healing.
Neo.
I'll keep your hand gotcha. Get
The
it.
enemy's element is
The
now
time to
fire.
defend is now.
My thoughts exactly.
The weakness is not. I got him good.
Okay, cool. We're just smashing mechs like it's nothing. I hope. At least we don't have to deal with this Sathanas.
Just so.
It's the dawn of a new day.
I'm going all
Let
in.
me read you the agenda
I will
for
show
today.
no mercy. Rolling
Even to the
smash.
likes of
Dynamic
you.
spark
The enemy's
sword.
element is now
Electric. Ready. Why not?
The time for this is now.
Magnificent.
Let's get
Pick up that,
Maybe we're not.
My goals exactly. Rolling smash.
My power, I am
Anchor
one
shot.
with Pyra. My luck, a million volts.
First you
I'm
want.
not nothing much, but I'll do what I can.
Neo.
Here we go, Rex.
Bam. Yep.
Bridget,
Redemption.
to arms, Lady Morag.
Focus!
Yep. Hydro blast.
The time to defend is
Much
now.
obliged.
Haywire chainsaw! Bullseye!
Yeah. Saber slash.
Now I can do something. Do better.
My goals exactly.
My dead
Prince.
But don't give them. You chose well.
Yeah. Why not?
Hey, indeed.
Hydro
My
blast.
dead
If
Those
just
who
do
have
it.
my back. Armor veil.
Great. This might work.
I feel a singular aura.
Yeah.
Let's enjoy an icy wonderland.
Flame combo. Third
The enemy's
stage.
element is now fire.
Awesome.
Cora.
I'll show you why
Yup.
I'm the
Say
saber.
the order.
Break
That's
the
our
guns.
Gotcha.
Oh, I see.
I'll finish.
I need to be a 4.
Don't keep me waiting.
This is the culmination of
Anchor shot.
Training. Adequate. Electric
So
circuit.
my powers
Bridget,
First
one
you
more
want.
time. Give me the order.
But I
Yeah,
will run.
smash.
Pull it. Roll up inside. I'll keep you away.
Okay, so
Get it on me.
Like a snug
I'm not sure if I can
It's not my fault if you fall out during battle, yeah?
keep this fight for long enough where I can try the 3-person attack. Let's try here.
Just so.
So I need Pyra and Mythra in the,
younger.
Just watch this.
to be at 4.
Well done.
Rolling smash.
Maybe we're not.
Draw the enemy's attention.
Do it.
Gotcha.
Give me the order. I am come.
Launch!
Anchor shot.
Launch!
Why not?
Make your dreams a reality.
Fury.
I'll keep your healthy, so get it talking. We made it
Time to
iron.
sharpen
Hydro
the to
blast.
Zeke!
Redemption.
Go.
My good.
Draw the
I
enemy's
don't want
attention.
to fight you,
Bullseye!
but I will if I
Go for
have
it.
to.
Bullseye! Haywire
I'm sorry about
chainsaw!
this.
Flame combo. Third stage. Awesome.
Get mauled.
Caught.
I'll show you why I'm the star player. Cute and fierce.
Grand slap.
You got a grip.
Ow. Death by toll booth. No. Death by polling booth.
Yeah.
Get back!
Neo.
Nobody's dying on my head. Now I can do
Bridget,
some
Redemption.
That's the spirit.
I like your attitude.
Righto!
Ha! Hydro blast.
Step off.
Thanks for that.
Bam!
Ha!
Rush down.
Shiva!
Break the
Element is now
Let's get down to business. What will you do without time to hit them
anchor
with
shot.
it?
Ha!
In our
Haywire chainsaw!
Come on. Power up.
Chose well.
Give me... No, Mythra, stop.
Detonators, time to
Stay still for like 5 seconds, please.
everything going as planned.
Yep. Pyro.
Don't mind if I
Ah, shit. I waited too long for that. No!
we move forward together.
We'll fight for our future.
With these hands, we'll seize it. You should soar. We'll make your dreams a reality.
Blade!
Yes.
That was a 3-person attack? Okay. Okay, let's just open the final airlock. Don't worry, we're not all gonna get spaced. Yet. That would suck if we did.
You're all mine.
I wonder, out of my starting 9, if I have to give any more chips to anyone. Or if so, who do I need to give those to? Because I definitely have a few endgame worthy chips. And I do have to strengthen my bench. Let's engage the safeties. Chests around here I need to pick up. But here we are. Just half a kilometer away from the ending.
You're all mine.
Extra final chips. Let me see.
Feeling tense?
Huh?
Feeling tense?
Yeah. Like, you just wonder, what's gonna happen at the end of all things.
Yeah.
Cora, you're part of the starting crew now, so I'll give that to you. I would probably do it like with Rex and Nia doing double healing. We'll see if I get Clown doing that. Or not doing that. Vale, I think you're fine. And Doria, rather give you a little bit more extra guaranteed auto attack. Let's give that to you. I'd rather have her block for a little bit. I know I really... If this thing goes all to shit, then I'm gonna do just the same tried and true Rex Nia Tora. The last time I kicked Malos. I really would have thought that Morag would have been able to dodge tank everything. I just think that all the evidence I've seen just does not prove that right. I definitely want to give her Shackle Res, though. I want to give everyone Shackle Res on the off chance that we get a bunch of stupid affinity down or other shackles. Do you have Evade Plus? Yes, you do. Where a Humanoid Hunter would be a nice one to put against them.
Sorry to say, but I'm gonna have to go off a little bit. There's
Alright.
a big storm brewing, and you know, with how much I spent on my computer, I don't take chances with it.
Yeah, don't. You don't want a $2,000 brick. Or is it, or am I way overestimating and it's more like 1,000?
It's between that, about 1,500.
Alright.
So still something, you know, can't make up right away. Alright, see you, man.
Sure thing. don't really think I need this. I need... What's another thing I can give to Pyra? Shackle, Smash Res. Alright, let's see if we can see this thing through. Heaven's willing, I hope we can.
Oh!
Fire, water, ice, fire, darkness, lightning. It's lightning, water. Oh. So, light, fire, darkness, ice. I do this on 2 water. Can I do this on 3 water? Light, water. I can do this. I can pull 5. No! I don't need combative bicycles right now. You know what? Fine. Yeah, charge up the gauge a little bit.
Stay true to your discipline.
Now! Break! Our motions are in tune, Rex!
My thoughts exactly.
Let's go! Radiant! As you wish!
For sure!
Excellent work!
Why not?
My day! Armor failed!
Easy peasy.
There is no time to be basking in the
Rolling
afterglow.
smash.
The time to defend
I'm good this up and we'll win for sure. Let's go!
Go for it!
Let's do this!
I see the spreading blood.
Be vigilant! In I
Mythra!
go! Attacks don't matter if they don't reach their target. Break in the goal! Break!
Everyone's getting sight.
I no longer live in fear. Let me show you things to
The Zekinator!
Let's get ready!
Pandora!
There's a reason why I I think this needs a lighter touch.
Rolling smash. Anchor shot. Ha! Go for it.
Yes! My flames
For
strike
sure.
true!
Let's end this.
Flame combo, 3rd stage. That's awesome.
Why
Let's break in the goal!
Yes!
We should be nearly charged enough. Last heart's a heart that I'm willing to cover. Here we go.
And arrived.
All in one piece.
Up. Malos is a powerful foe.
But we can't afford to give up now.
Indeed. If we give up hope here, there will be nothing left of all rest.
That'd leave all the people we care about dead, and a whole bunch of innocent folk besides.
That worst possible outcome.
But we're not in this alone. Jin, the Torna guys, and everyone back on Ulrest are counting on us.
We've run into all kinds of trouble on the way, but we've made it this far.
This may be the most formidable obstacle yet, but we can surpass it like any other.
When friends all together, nothing impossible.
This is it. This is our final battle. Let's show him what drivers and blades can do together.
Yeah!
Alright. Here we are. Door to endgame. Well, hopefully I don't botch this. But if I do, well, we'll see what happens when we get there.
Malos!
Just in time for the final act, boy. I've saved you the best seats in the house. I sounded just like Akos for a moment there.
Akos is dead, you bastard. So is Petroka. And Jin.
Figured as much.
Is that all?
What? You want me to weep and deliver a eulogy? What good would that do? They all desired oblivion, and now they've achieved it. Least I can do is send them off with a smile.
Malos, is this really what you want?
Huh?
Is this what you want? Malos?
I don't understand the question.
You must understand by now that none of this is your own will. You have to see all of this came from a Malthus.
Even if that's true, so what? And don't give me some weak-ass crap about how I should repent or whatever.
Why don't you want to hear the truth?
Here's the thing. I don't give a rat's ass what you think, rat! So blades become titans, and titans give life to humans. Honestly, who even gives a damn? They can become whatever they want. But that man, he'd lost everything. He no longer wanted anything. He didn't even want to live anymore. And despite that, his life was the one thing he hadn't lost. Because he couldn't!
The thought of you forgetting me, it's like one heart is being ripped in two.
Words can be a curse. That curse was what kept him tied down here. A wretched tale, isn't it? This whole world is a wretched place.
Do not forget that you too are a part of that world. If it were not for you, for Amalthus, both Jin and Laura's lives may have taken quite different paths.
Exactly. That's exactly it. You've gotten smarter with age, huh? I'm a wretched being too. A hideous monster, far beyond saving. So, let's end this now.
Don't you feel anything? Father's sadness, the world he longed for.
How could I? That isn't my role in this world.
This man, does he mean to...
Come at me, kid! Come, my partner! Give me all you've got. You better show me all of it! the extent of your will! Show me why you're here in this world!
Here we go.
Okay, time to take you down.
Dynamic spark size!
Then we need to settle this!
Quicken Ice!
Well done. Maybe we're not.
My rolling smash!
Zekanators, time to...
I'll get your
What's
sauce to
this?
focus on me. Quicken Ice Slash.
Why not?
Now,
This is where we play
is
it.
more like it.
Sword
Please, I
smash!
spare you, providing you have
Anchor
pull.
shot! Ha!
Bullseye!
My power flows as one with Pyra.
Anchor shot! Ha! Ha!
Haywire chain
Anchor
shot!
shot! Ha! Yes!
Right.
Rolling smash!
Twin Dragon!
Blind spot! Sword bash! Ha!
You're in for some
Ursula.
pain!
I can do it if I
Yep.
just come.
Yes!
Nicely done!
Break!
I can feel the courage
Why
rush
not?
down.
And
Fire,
My
Prince!
feral uppercut! Grand smash!
Now's a good time to get healing.
Bringer of chaos!
That's not good.
Lightning fury slash!
Blind spot.
Why
I'm all
not?
warmed up now.
I like your attitude. Grand smash!
Now's a good time to get healing. Providing
Come on, come on.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
That's one.
Bullseye!
Let's
Zekanators, time
get
to
ready.
shine! What's
With
this?
the power of Mythra!
Golden fun.
Bridget,
Rolling
on,
smash.
Lady Morag!
Sword bash!
Break!
Neo!
Here we go, Rex.
Saber smash! Hit it! No!
This is more like it. Come and get some.
Magnificent!
Yep! It'll be fine! We can turn it around!
Break!
Redemption!
Something's all
Twin Dragons!
Hydro blast!
Blind
Haywire
spot.
chain shot!
Time to hit them with it!
Bullseye!
Saber
Now I
slash!
can do some healing.
I don't need
I'll make sure you're dead!
Bullseye!
I like your attitude!
Twin Dragons!
Yep! Out of the way!
I'll wipe you
I'll
punks out!
show you why I'm the star player.
Hit it! No!
Watch this.
That's more like it.
Bullseye!
Why
Bullseye! Bullseye! Bam!
Focus.
This might work.
Rush down.
I got
Blind
this!
Now, this is more like it.
Mythra.
One come and get some.
This should be enough for you!
Haywire chain shot!
My
No,
power flows as one
that's not
with
working.
Bullseye!
Blind spot.
Should I?
Blind spot.
Yes!
Break!
Get over here.
To hit them with it!
Anchor shot!
Focus.
Twin
Rolling
Dragons!
smash!
Focus.
Ursula!
Haywire chain
Grand
shot!
smash! Neo! Hit it! No!
You go!
Crap.
Bridget, none can withstand my flame.
Magnificent! This might work.
Rush
I
down.
got this!
You need no fear.
My thoughts exactly!
Hold on me.
Nice one!
Now, this is more like it. Let me
Anchor
handle
shot!
it.
Ha!
You lose, everything will disappear!
We'll make your dreams a reality.
You'd better bring your best!
Yep!
You're in for some pain!
Neo!
Twin Dragons. Think you can take
Come on.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Now I need.
Bridget, there.
So that's nice.
Break!
Right. I got an idea.
Dragon!
But.
You're not burning anyone today.
My lady!
Zumak!
Don't trouble yourself. It's nothing.
still, not see. Stop the artifice, Malos.
See what, brat? The world's never gonna change if that's all you got!
Will change. I will change it. That's the reason we've come all this way.
Why don't you just let it go? Who do you think you're doing this for?
I'm doing it for myself. If it helps put smiles on people's faces, helps them live their lives together, then that's my role in this world! Jin told me to take care of you. In his place, you know. Jin never wanted to die. He just wanted to connect with you. He did it because you showed him a path.
And how many people died because of it? You'd forgive him just like that?
Forgiving isn't that easy, but that's just the world we live in. We need to find a way forward within that world. Even you used to think like that. What?
Today, we use our power to fell a god, and then seize our destiny!
Hurry. The time is nigh.
Parallel universes.
I'm going all in.
Show you the
I will
end
show
of the
no
world.
mercy,
With
even
iron!
to the likes of you.
This is the thunder of justice! Siren Buster!
Fighting that way is unwise.
Be careful!
I'm
Maybe
already
things will get interesting
I
now.
spare you.
Fine.
I like your
providing you have
attitude.
coin.
Ursula,
I will
break!
fight you,
Grand
but I will
smash!
if I have
Time to defend.
Bullseye!
Go! Yes, bullet!
Bullseye! This
Blow
might
him
work.
down! Hit it!
focus on
My
me.
dead body. You have my sight.
Magnificent!
Now this is more
What's this?
I'll
You
damage.
punch out!
Hey,
Grand smash!
now's a good time to get healing.
Where's our healing?
Breaking the goal.
Twin dragons.
No one can stop us now.
Blind spot.
Grand smash!
You hurt.
Where the hell are my orbs?
We have been itching for this one. Revitalize.
Twin dragons.
Why not?
Focus.
Blow him down!
Yep!
I'm good to go.
Break!
Let's go, Barry. Blind spot.
Handle!
Come on.
Blind spot.
Magnificent!
Yes. Rush down.
This might work. I got this!
Why not?
Don't move.
Yeah! Grand smash!
Now's a good time to get healing.
Hit them where it hurts.
Yep!
Welcome
Gotcha.
to Oblivion.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Ground smash! Fully
let's do that.
Anchor shot!
Well done.
Rolling smash!
Bridget,
To arms, Lady Morag!
I'll keep you all healthy, so get attacking.
Hit it! No!
Let me show you what I've got.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Okay.
Why not?
Now.
Done. I am come.
Save us, lad! Redemption!
Haywire chainsaws!
Out of the way!
Rex, all our power is yours to command.
We'll beat them with the power of... Save us, lad!
What's this?
Out of the way now!
Tea leaves!
That's fine.
Anchor shot! Ha! Rising smash!
One with Pyra.
Sword back! Anchor shot!
You're in for some pain!
I think this needs a light.
Charge, 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 charge.
We move forward together.
We'll fight for our future!
With these hands, we'll seize it.
Magnificent.
Mythra and I are as one.
Now that's what we call a good one.
Gotcha!
This should
Right.
be enough for you! Bam! This might work.
Dang! It's found us!
Blind spot.
Mythra!
I should be able to make light work.
Kill these guys.
To arms, Lady Morag!
Bullseye!
Rolling smash!
Get them
I am come.
Will of the whip!
My power propose to focus on me.
Sword bash!
Not bad at all!
Focus online. Uploading target data.
Super power chain!
Power. Gotcha.
Shiva!
Let us break in the goal.
Magnificent! Burn out!
Why not? Nuke! Topple up!
Bam!
How do I miss that?
Sword bash!
Bam!
Anchor shot! Why not? Why not?
Come on, we can do this.
Rolling smash!
Lightning bolt! Break!
Why not?
Shit! Thank you.
Yep!
For sure!
I am in shape!
Shall we show
No
this is
effect.
ours?
Time
for the decider!
Star?
Magnificent! Bullseye!
Why not?
This is the
Really think they could stand against us?
Alright.
Let's get rowdy!
Siren Buster!
That's not good.
Maybe things will get interesting now.
Don't die on me yet.
Do what I can.
Come on. Get closer. Get closer.
Let us rake in the gold.
Blow them down!
Just give me the. I am come.
Grand smash!
Here we go.
Yes.
Abominable spirits shall not heal.
Redemption!
Never fear, I got
Something's
this.
off the mighty
Come on. Heal, heal, heal.
It'll be fine! We can turn it around!
Seeing us Aegises fight each other.
Bam! Die! Break!
Hydroblast!
Bridget.
Shit.
Handle now!
my friends.
Mythra!
Dynamic spark sword!
I think this needs a light attention.
I'm out of time.
Fire, be my sword.
Come on.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Alright. What element am I missing? I got fire, dark, water.
Why not? Rolling smash!
Shit. I
Maybe things will get
need
interesting now.
What would you have me do?
Okay!
ice.
Haywire chainsaws! Man, this might work.
Gotcha! Ha! Sword back! Rolling smash! Neo!
Worthy of
What's this? Thanks.
You worry too much.
You're in for some pain.
I don't want to fight you, but I will if I have.
That is why I like Ursula.
Break!
I'm sorry about this.
She's my best healer.
Third stage.
Okay, now I need fire, fire, light.
Why not?
Oh shit, I shouldn't have called Bridget.
Leave it to me. Attacks don't matter if they don't reach their target.
Quit. Shogun slap. Yeah. I am invincible. Time to shine.
No, Boris, shut up.
Let's go.
Kill him.
Go for it. Let's do this.
The enemy's element is now fire.
That's our chance.
Gotcha.
Watch this.
Yeah. Topple them.
Draw the enemy's attention.
Rolling
I sense
smash.
a great fire.
Hi, Prince. Ha.
Attacks don't matter and they don't reach their target.
Let's time to shine.
Why not?
Right.
Alright,
This
no, I need
justice.
fire.
Sword.
Providence.
Shiva. Time to shine.
No, I need...
Please consider.
Oh, that fucking sucked. I got killed by a giant laser.
Bit early for you to be packing it in,
me
Rex.
the order.
Cheers, Z.
Chainsaw.
Why not?
Dragon.
Bullseye.
This won't do.
Ha.
Let's keep
Anchor
this
shot.
up and we'll win for sure.
Draw the
I
enemy
should
attention.
monitor my arms, that is too.
Sword bash.
Rex, do you need a rest?
This is not good.
Going.
Right on
Redemption.
healing duty. Who needs a healer?
Thanks.
No good.
Draw the enemy attention.
Shut up.
Saber
Now
slash.
I can do some healing.
Shiva.
Let's rake in the goal. I don't want to fight you, but I will if I have to.
Bullet punch. Let's give him the French treatment.
Good to go. You got better believe it. Break. Let's keep this up and we'll win for
Oh,
sure.
I need light.
The end. Bullseye.
Blind
Yep.
spot.
Haywire. Chainshot.
Just give us Lady Design, and we'll win for sure. In I go.
Neo.
Good work, Pyra. The rest is up to me.
Throw me.
Hydro
Let's get
blast.
down to business,
Bullseye.
shall we?
Back.
We'll beat them with the
Pandora.
power
My
of
friends,
French.
I'm here to
Just
rescue.
why here?
What? You gotta be fucking kidding me! That is bullcrap! Boo!
Do it like I showed you when
Get
we
back.
were. Mind you don't fall
We
like
need
Grump.
to settle
Well done.
this.
Anchor shot.
Let me take it. You finally got something right.
Let's give him the full treatment.
I've been waiting for you to say that.
Rolling smash.
Let's get ready.
Sword
Do
bash.
it.
Hit
Finally
it.
got
No.
something
Providing
right.
you
have corner. Sneak head. You're mine.
Man.
I'm out for you.
Much obliged.
Haywire. Chainshot.
Anchor shot.
We will make your dreams a
Bullseye.
reality.
Rolling smash.
Great.
You're in
Sword
for some
bash.
pain.
Anchor shot.
Let me
Bridget.
take you arms, Lady
Hit it.
Moran.
No.
This will put the force in foresight.
Blade combo. Third stage. Awesome.
Why not? Rolling smash. Neo.
I can do it.
What's this?
So get it talking.
Saber slash.
Tea leaves.
Redemption.
Now this
Yep.
is
Gotcha.
more like it. Come and get some.
Ha! Hit it. No.
Haywire. Chainshot.
I like your plan.
Let
for
me
that.
handle this.
Time
to meet
Gotcha.
your maker.
Blade combo. Third stage. Awesome.
I held on to that way too long.
Now. Saber
Now
slash.
I can do some healing.
Attacks don't matter if they don't reach their target.
Redemption.
You're in for some
Saber
pain.
slash.
Sword.
Hit it. No.
Googles.
Shiva.
Right in the goal.
Why not?
Break.
Bam.
Hydro blast. Mythra.
Haywire. Chainshot. This time,
Why not?
I'll make sure
Rolling
you're
smash.
dead.
Sword bash. Anchor shot!
Make your dreams a reality.
Gotcha!
I'll wipe you punks out! X-Star!
I'll show you why I'm the star player.
Gotcha! Pyra!
We may start, providing you have coins.
Magnificent. Watch this.
This should be enough for you!
Golden font!
Yep.
Mythra and I are as one.
Bridges, to arms, Lady Morag.
Bam.
Uploading target data.
Hit it, no!
I can hit her from this.
Are you ready?
Blade combo. Third stage. Awesome.
If you lose, everything will disappear? Then you'd better bring your best!
Shiva! Now, providing you have
Hey!
Die!
Yes.
Right. Rolling smash! Sword
Hey,
done!
shot.
Yeah! Anchor
Shall we
shot!
show them the truth?
Hit
This
it,
is
no!
our power.
Break. Shut up.
Radiant flare.
Magnificent.
Just need to kill phase 2 real quickly.
Let's show them a thing or three.
And
Not if I show
now.
them first, chum.
Yes.
I'll show
Focusing
you
on
the
target.
end of the world!
It's as good as
Hey,
done.
When I
Pay
am...
attention to me.
This
It'll
is
be
the
fine.
thunder of
We can
justice.
turn it around.
Siren Buster!
Shiva!
Better now than never.
Armor veil.
Maybe things will get interesting
Yes.
now.
Maybe we'll get out of. I'm finding it hard to care right now.
It'll be fine. We can turn it around. Ha! Anchor shot! Ha!
The time to
Rolling
defend.
smash!
I got this.
I
Ursula!
don't want to fight you, but I
Won't be
will.
that grand smash! Bullet punch!
Let me help.
I can feel the
Yeah,
courage
for
welling
sure.
up inside.
break.
I like
Get
your
out of here.
attitude.
When things get
Yeah.
rough,
Breaking the goal.
Don't give up on me.
Spot.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
Grand smash!
Back.
Bullet punch!
Let me help.
Haywire chain shot.
Nia!
Nobody's dying on my watch.
None can withstand my
Flame.
flame.
Come.
Save us now!
Deconator's time to shine. Leave it to Zeke.
My thoughts in
Electric
Yeah! Yeah!
Stop being based on me. Things are
Never
bad.
fear. I got
Come on, let's do this.
Breaking the goal, son.
Blade combo. Third
That's
stage.
enough.
Awesome.
You're in for some
Bullseye.
Don't give them a moment's rest.
Save us, lad!
Let's get down to business, shall we?
Okay, that's water.
I am
No one
come.
can stop us now!
Cute and fierce.
Redemption!
Bam.
Focus.
Yes.
Hydro White!
Bridges.
Bridges!
Arms, Lady Morag.
Mithra!
Hold on.
Bam.
Pyra!
Bam.
I think this
Hit it! No!
prominence.
Magnificent.
Would it be okay?
Why
if I
not?
show
My
Deconator's
focus
time
on
to
me.
shine.
Anchor shot! Ha!
Struggling only makes it hurt
Blade
more.
combo. Third stage. Awesome.
Let's get ready.
Just
Yeah.
give me the order.
Rolling smash!
Okay,
Go
here
for
we
it,
go.
Shiva.
We may spare you, providing you have coins.
Magnificent.
Gotcha!
Shut up. Bullseye.
Anchor shot!
Watch this.
Blind spot.
Break.
Tea leaves.
Ursula!
I don't want to fight you,
All right,
but I
Lady
will
Morag.
if I just
Grand smash!
Did I already light up fire?
don't matter if they don't reach their target.
Unleash your power. I'll broil you
Blade
alive.
combo. Third stage. Awesome.
Yeah!
Yes.
Why not?
My spirit. Let's get
Don't
ready.
give them a moment's rest.
Gotcha!
Usually.
This is more like it. Come and get some. We have
Redemption!
been itching for this. Perish.
Hydro Blast! Pyra!
Leave it to me.
This should be
Haywire
enough for
chain
you!
shot.
Blind spot.
Yes. Bam.
We'll make your dreams a reality.
Dang! It's found us.
Focus. Slacking, my prince.
The enemy's element is now
Let's go.
fire.
As you wish. Providence.
Arms, Lady Morag.
I'd rather wait for
Anchor shot.
Dragon.
Mythra.
You won the moment you called on me.
Yes.
I
Shiva.
spare you, provided you have hope.
Redemption. Ouch! Hydroblast.
The time to
Ursula.
defend is now.
We have been
Mythra.
won the moment you called on me.
Go for it.
Yes. This will put the force in foresight.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
I'll show you why I'm the star player. One shot.
Why not?
Let me take it.
Indeed.
We will make your dreams a reality.
Anchor shot. Ha!
Golden fun.
Rolling smash.
A worthy opponent
Gotcha.
to destroy.
Now.
Tainted Palace.
Ha!
Saying goodness. Let me show you
Spark
for
sword.
Lightning. Buster.
Magnificent.
I'll show you why I'm the star player.
Anchor shot.
Break in the
Ray of
goal.
light, topple.
Come on.
Nice attack.
Rolling smash. Sword bash.
Take down.
Anchor shot. Ha! Rolling smash.
Blind spot.
Break.
Rolling smash.
Yeah. Bridget,
Why not?
arms, Lady Morag.
Why not?
Righto.
I am invincible!
Blade.
Is now
For the
done.
decider!
I'll keep you all healthy, so get attacking.
Shiva.
Let's rake in the
This
dough
is
and
the
destroy
thunder
it.
of
You
justice!
Break. Magnificent. My word. I got this.
A worthy opponent to destroy.
Nice one.
keep
Maybe things will get interesting now.
Increase our odds of winning.
Get back.
You're better than this.
Yep.
You do me great
Why
service,
not?
Rex.
Righto.
Redemption.
Bullseye.
Just give me the order.
Come on, do it.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
I should shut up the reinforcements for a few seconds, but I really need to pull off an 8x chain attack at this rate.
I'm the star player.
Save us.
Bridget, none can withstand my blade.
Well.
And now.
Seekonator's time to shine.
Ha! Pyra.
I think this needs a lighter touch.
Well done. The culmination of years of training.
Magnificent.
Great
Why
shot.
not? Anchor shot.
Pass!
Rolling smash. Sword. Let's give him the full treatment.
Just let me know if you need assistance.
Die! Tremble at our fearsome might.
Great.
Anchor shot.
Hey, watch!
Maybe you should slow down.
Armor
No,
failed.
I keep going.
Yes. Blind spot.
I should monitor my allies'
Mythra.
status too. Looks like this will put the force in foresight.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
That's 5.
Anchor shot.
Let's do this.
We're up, Grant.
Just let me handle it.
Magnificent.
It's up to you, Morag.
As planned. For Ardanian honor.
Magnificent.
Seek, aim true.
Yeah!
Now me.
Magnificent. Finish.
Shit!
Erasing this blade.
You have a point to destroy.
Whoa, nice.
Back.
Anchor shot.
Chainsaw. Bullseye.
Rolling
Bam.
smash. Sword
Twin
bash.
dragons.
Now I'm fired up.
Focus.
This might work.
Blind spot.
Watch this.
Ha!
Tea leaves.
Focus.
Bridget,
Yep.
Why not?
Bullseye.
Let's get
Clean
back.
hit.
Break.
Anchor shot. Ha!
This is the thunder of justice!
Enemy fire is
Rolling
quick and
smash.
hard.
Sword back.
I don't want to fight you.
There.
But I will if I have to.
That was better.
Last, a worthy opponent to
Red
destroy.
smash. Bullet punch!
Bridges, arms, Lady Morag.
Nia!
Here we go.
Shiva!
Spare you.
Redemption!
What's this? Try with all your might! With all your strength!
Mythra!
Can we do this, please?
Me first! Hit it, no!
Ray of
Elemental burst.
One.
It's up to you, Morag!
Right to me. Very well.
Magnificent. Elemental burst.
Two.
Zeke, aim true.
Yeah!
Desert bomb. The time to
Magnificent.
defend is now.
Let's
Three.
keep it up!
Magnificent.
Nia!
Let's finish it now.
Down.
Come on.
It's up to you, Morag!
Very well.
This one.
Magnificent.
Zeke, aim true.
Awesome team.
Elemental burst.
Alright. Is it over?
Full burst.
Come on.
Dynamic spark sword.
Out of the way!
Pyro upper.
Hit
Finish
it, no!
them. Redeeming powers.
Eye of shining justice! Lend me your power! Supersonic! Thunderbolt!
Magnificent.
Nice.
That's the stuff!
There's another phase after this, isn't there?
Here I go!
Yeah.
Let's get this done, so we can move on!
For the future.
This is the last gift I can offer you. The rest is up to you, my children. It's been fun, kid.
Malos.
If only I'd met you sooner. Just think of the worlds I might have seen. But even so...
If I had been your driver, all of this?
Kids say the damnedest things. There was only one driver for me. All in all, it wasn't so bad.
Malos.
Looks like he's finally found it. Lady Moray. A meaning to his life. Indeed. Frankly, I'm a little jealous. After all, most people go their whole lives without finding theirs. I wonder if I'll find mine.
You've got one already, haven't you? And if what you've got isn't enough for you, well, you can always leave things to the next generation.
You've got a point. Surprisingly enough.
What's going on?
That's... What's happened? At this rate, all of Elysium will collapse. What? Since the conduit disappeared, the power holding Elysium together was cut off. What's gonna happen when it crumbles? Not... Everything above this point will either orbit the planet or be flung into space by centrifugal force. However, everything below this point, the World Tree itself, will fall apart on top of all rest.
No, that can't. The impact would destroy.
There has to be a way to stop it! Mythra, please! Mythra!
There is one way. Just one way to prevent it. 5 stories down from here, there's a control room for the correction boosters. If we can fire the booster jets and accelerate the whole World Tree beyond escape velocity.
Look, I haven't got a clue about boosters or velocities, but I'm gathering that we gotta get there, and fast.
Okay, 5 floors down. Let's hurry.
Azurda! Poppy!
Hmm?
What did you say?
Poppy could not possibly. Please. You're the only ones I can ask. But... Poppy. You promised. Didn't you?
That below belt.
Please.
You're a real piece of work.
What is this?
Ships. Is this a port?
Mythra? What are you doing there? Where's the control room? Mythra! You can't mean...
I'm sorry. This was the first lie I ever told you.
Mythra!
The only way to stop the World Tree's collapse is to use the last of Ion's power and annihilate the World Tree. I'm sorry, it is the only way. You all need to use one of those escape vessels and get as far away as possible.
What? The last of Ion's... Mythra! What are you doing? It'll be fine, right? You'll deal with the World Tree, then come back, right? Wait! Just wait, I'll come with you! Damn it! There's not enough wire! I got it! Poppy? Poppy?
It's not okay. Poppy cannot.
What do you mean you can't?
Poppy made promise. Mythra say that Rex for sure ask Poppy. Say not help Rex, no matter what.
What kind of promise is that? Please, I'm begging you. All you gotta do is take me over there. The rest of you can just...
Rex.
Come on. Please. She's right there.
Rex.
Gramps.
Sometimes a man must know when to let go.
Why? Why?
Do it for her, Rex. Do as she asks.
Gramps!
Chum, how long are you planning on being a baby? She's the girl you love. You got to accept her decision. That's what being an adult means.
Rex, I am so thankful that I've met all of you.
Rex! Mythra!
Rex!
The core crystal.
You'll be fine. Without me now.
Mythra. Mythra!
Hello there. I hope you'll help me. Rex, I'm so glad to have met you. Our time together was short, a fraction of my long, long years. But it's been warmer and brighter than any time I can remember before. You shone a light on my melancholy path. You showed me the way. Thank you for that, Rex. Thank you for that gift of light.
So tell me, how was it being alive?
Do you really want to know? Well,
Gramps?
You know, I think this form does suit me best.
Gramps!
We're heading down. Everybody grab onto something.
Cloud Sea is... The Titans are... gone.
I can't believe it. Is everyone dead?
We were too late. At the land of Mortha.
So there's nothing left of the world but ruins? We're crossing that rift!
Look!
The Titans.
They're joining with the land. It's true. I think I see what Klaus meant by restoring the world.
Gramps? So Elysium was... here, all along.
You know, Rex, I think you're right.
We're finally here.
Well, so, any thoughts about the game since we're here at the credits?
Freaking amazing. Had so much lore.
Yeah, honestly, if you ask me, I probably preferred playing Definitive Edition for the first one better. I want 150 hours of my life back. Yeah, I would say that, yeah. It's like, yay, I finally beat through the game front to back. Boo, I just don't care to throw another New Game Plus attempt at this. I just don't. Let's just say, like, the seasonal anime shit in the middle of the game was kind of what turned me off from it. Like, okay, let's just sit down, let's just do this, just buckle down, shut up. I don't mind the combat, it's just that, oh my god, the grinding! It's not the fun kind of grinding either. I'm just staring at my screen during my off time, just push button, push button, push button. I'm like, no! It's like, this is a slot machine. It's like, I get better luck at rolling dice and craps. It's a big case of push start to rich. Well, actually, that pretty much was late game, was just push start to rich. I'm not doing the DLC. It's like, I'm not throwing another $40 at this, and I'm not doing the Torna expansion pack either. Sorry. Any other thoughts you had about the game? You know, story, combat, art style, music, the like?
Pretty iconic. Yeah, I can play this on Steam, right?
No, this is Switch exclusive.
Frank.
I would say, yeah, if you had the choice, out of saying where you better off throwing your $60 at, I'd say get DE for the first.
What a grim. Do you think this game is criminally underrated by chance?
I wouldn't say under, because it was one of the Switch launch titles, or at least pretty close to it. But it did have a bevy of rather well-pointed criticisms. Yeah.
Yep, videos from the story.
Yep, almost every cutscene out there. But yeah, it's over. I don't know whether to say I'm proud of making it this far or not, but Well, for anyone else who decided to stick with me through this, I don't know what would drive you to. Thank you for being there the entire way. So this means I'm gonna have to find something else on the weekends.
Well, you can always follow suit with me and do Hunter Killer. I'm gonna probably stream it after I get home, watching Top Gun in the theater.
Yeah, please go watch that.
Oh, I'm gonna go frickin' watch it, damn it.
Thank you guys for watching my craptastic presentation of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Nintendo presentation of a Monolith Soft production.
Why does it look like a frickin' hair comb?
Hey, don't ask me. Well, here we are, at the end of all things. See where the chips lay for any other installments down the pipeline. Yeah, if you're gonna ask if I'm gonna do the third installment, it's gonna be on my list of things to do. Might not play it like immediately right off the top, but unless I got nothing else to do on the schedule, in which case that's highly likely. I got that. There's a few other RPGs on the docket I still need to do. Especially ones where I'm gonna say after that I quit streaming. Other things on the catalog might have to wait, because my current tower, pretty much the entire architecture is discontinued, so I'm gonna have to start looking for parts for a new one.
Newer and better.
Yeah, and then also a question of what I want to do. So, any other thoughts you had about this game, or any other things to discuss in general?
Probably off to the side. Probably some investment ring. Probably not for a stream, but I don't know. This might, once I get my Switch, I'll hand on my Switch. This might be something I might stream. Who knows?
I'd say if you want
my Horizons.
I'd say if you want an easier game to stream and you don't have to do a lot of grinding in your off time, I would say pick the first one. So I picked Definitive Edition for the first one. I would say that's easier to stream. You don't have to do a lot of stuff on the side, because I spent God knows how many hours, I haven't bothered to tally it up, doing off-screen grinding in this game. In DE, it wasn't as bad, because it was only endgame where that started to become a real problem, or some weather-dependent quests, but yeah, this one was pretty bad with log dependency in general. I spent 3 hours on air looking for one item for a side quest, and it took me another 3 hours off the air, like 2 hours the following night, and then an hour in the morning. I'm like, oh, now you decide to do that? No! What else could I do? Bunch of. Where's Jokers? You fools! Where's an aircraft carrier when you need one?
Oh, maybe I should stream Talk on NES tomorrow. Maybe I should stream that instead after the movie.
If you got the horsepower, go get Ace Combat 7. Unless the Steam sale has already expired for it, but it's like, I got that and the Top Gun DLC and the other stock DLC. It was like, for an $80 retail price, I got it for like $30. I'm like, oh, that was a steal. Do that one.
It'd probably be like it's just, you know, a joke stream, you know.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't blare Kenny Loggett's Danger Zone because you know.
Paramount would be on our ass.
Yeah, you know how record companies are.
Some of them don't even come after you, even years after you post it. Which is stupid.
Yeah. Or sometimes where you have, like, cases where the source material was used in the song, and then they cite the song. There were 2 such cases for that one that I was aware about, but yeah, that just blew in general. The biggest offender I remember was someone sampled the opening to the Super Metroid opening theme, and let's just say one of the prominent streamers of that game called out the label company on that, and they had a bit of a tiff on Twitter. That's since been deleted, but you'll find an archive of it anywhere. Another big one was Half-Life 2 Episode 2 with the ending, where someone sampled audio from the ending, and I ended up getting a copyright claim on it, saying it's like, oh, this was a part of the song. I'm like, and then someone looked it up for me and saying, wait, hang on a second. This is part of the original game. and then on top of that, it was used on a reaction video. And that reaction video was made part of a sample for the song. I'm like... and then we were just realizing... You gotta be fucking kidding me. Shit. I'd say if you want to burn $60 on the Xenoblade Chronicles installment, between D and 2, gun to my head, I'd say DE. And I really do mean that. Yeah, there are some takes or other things that I would probably take to the grave with me. Others I'd want to keep to myself. Some I'd like to say out loud. Or at least I would like to have etched on my tombstone, but there's only so many words I can etch on that before someone saying, hey, that's too many words that have like a portion of the gravestone with your name on it. Yeah.
Let's repeat.
Any other things I can do in the meantime? I am not doing New Game Plus. Sorry. So yeah.
We gotta do another NetMech stream. It's been a bloody long time.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we had giant robots in this game. It's like, no, not that kind of giant robot. And if you really do want a Xenoblade installment where you can actually pilot such giant robots, Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U has that. I don't know if the servers are still up though, or if they've permanently transitioned to an offline state. That one I would say, if you have a Wii U, you could probably give that a whirl. Probably. It's just, I'll tell you my expectations for it, or if anyone wants to hear what my expectations were, or what you should expect. Is there a blue card in this deck? Oh, no, this is the title card. I would say it's like... Titan AE meets James Cameron's Avatar. Yeah, that was worth a whirl, but I don't know, I just couldn't get near the ending for whatever reason. I wouldn't say the plot got too corny, but it's a science fiction game with multiple races banding together.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. During the time I was at college, and yeah, the later years sucked for me. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, and to anyone else who was reading through like the YouTube titles, I would really like to apologize for throwing so much license to kill. I just stopped being able to think of just some smart-ass words to put on it. I'm like, you know what? Let's just throw lyrics from a title in there.
License to Kill?
Sorry, The Living Daylights.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could tell. I know the lyrics of the song just enough. I'm like, oh, is Yosh putting, lyrics from The Living Daylights by Aha in there?
Yeah, but I can't play that song here. Sorry.
We'll just play it privately, where they can't catch us doing it.
Yeah, because it's not just their record album holder, it's MGM, and if MGM's been doing some things nuts, it's been their litigation strategy. Far Cry GoldenEye!
Yes, and MGM, please release Pierce Brosnan's audition tape for Living Daylights. I would love to watch it. There's only pictures of it.
And that was the only ones that Pierce put up of it, right?
Yeah, he got photographs of it. But it's like, my gosh, it's like if they do like a 60th anniversary box set, MGM would be in there, in a good state of mind to put that in like in the 60th anniversary box set.
Yeah, and we'll call that the definitive James Bond 007 collection. It's like, yes. We already got the special edition, we got the ultimate edition, and then now we got the definitive edition.
Which I don't think they've done.
Yeah. yet, because it's like a lot of things have a definitive edition so far, or at least a few other things I can probably name. So, based off my catalog, yeah. So, Xenoblade Chronicles TE, definitely for the first one. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to revisit DE again, just all for the sake of smashing Sinistar again. Or killing Fat Bastard again. Yeah, sometimes it's like when you're killing those guys from Torna, I'm just like it's not as satisfying as killing Sinistar or Fat Bastard. It's like you're just killing a bunch of frat douchebags. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have to rail down to in one of my complaints about the story. It's just like, sometimes I just don't give a shit about the characters. I'm sorry, but I don't. And what else had a definitive edition that I had sitting around here? Mario Warriors D, yep. Where the hell is Tales of Vesperia? It's sitting around here somewhere. Like, got my groups. And yeah, DE for Tales of Vesperia. I don't know if I'm willing to stream that, though. I mean, yeah, it's another 50 to 80 hour RPG. I might have fun doing it, but at some point it's probably going to get repetitive. There's a bunch of other things in my catalog I still got to finish. I already did Link's Reawakening. I put Re in front of it on purpose. Still gotta do Ni no Kuni. I still gotta do Trials of Mana. Oh yeah, and Star Ocean as well. Fun. Yeah. Any other things you wanted to mention before I cut it out? Wait, The Living Daylights is in the Blu-ray set. We're talking about the Pierce Brosnan audition tapes because he was originally scheduled to be on The Living Daylights, but NBC decided to renew Remington Steele and pull the rug from under him.
And then abruptly, didn't want to have Pierce, be on the show and Bond at the same time. And he said, okay, if Remington, you have to come back from Remington Steele, you're not going to be Bond, because he didn't want a conflict of interest with that. So that's why he didn't get it.
Yeah, that's not the first blunder we've heard from NBC or their parent companies in a long, long time. See the Late Night Wars in 2009. See their utter mishandling of their cable channel Universal HD. I'm still pissed off that most of it was just house reruns. I'm going, you have so many other shows and movies, and you're going, how do you not have anything else in your catalog? At least other things that, were under syndication. You had Cheers, you had Frasier, you had The Office, you had The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm going, you had a whole bunch of movies. Also, I'm like, dude, Sony has their own cable channel. They play a channel full of their classic movies. MGM has their own channel. They do nothing but play their own movies. I'm like, how do you make that sort of boneheaded decision? It's like, just play your entire freaking catalog. It's like, what happened? Did the rights on all those laps too, or were they not yours to begin with? In which case, I'm like, wow, your copyright strategy is either really shit or it has not been really thought through. Although, granted, not being thought through can also count as shit.
Yes. Copyright's a fickle bitch.
Well, I might get in trouble for this, but I'm thinking I'll probably just play one song off Drive. It's the one where so I had another set of lyrics that I had on the YouTube titles and also sometimes on the Twitch titles as well. I'm gonna play that. It's M4 Part 2 by Fonts. You otherwise know it as the ending of Mass Effect. The first Mass Effect, by the way. 2 and 3 didn't really have a vocal song. Andromeda did, but nobody cares about that anymore. I'm kind of irked that they could have easily had plot DLC inside of that, like incident the ending, but they were like, no, we're not doing that. I'm going. You guys could have just salvaged this, you know. Nice could have. But then again, remember when Electronic Arts didn't suck?
Pandemic Studios remembers. Oh, well, I think Pandemic Studios actually got bought by EA, if I remember correctly, because they're the studio behind the original two Battlefronts.
You're talking classic Star Wars Battlefront, right?
Yep, correct.
Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of other decent to good Star Wars games and RPGs out there. Like, you got classic Battlefront, you got the Jedi Knight series. I did Knights of the Old Republic, and that was a relative disaster. That was a few years ago, by the way. And that was when I had my folding chair as my main chair. And
the two pod racing games, the Racer's Revenge was the PlayStation 2 exclusive. You got Force Unleashed, which is really good. I think I'll stream the PC version at some point. Second one, it was okay. It's not as good as the second one, but I don't think it's as bad as certain people make it out to be. It's basically the Quantum of Solace of Star Wars. In a sense, it's really short. It could probably be in like an hour and a half if you know what you're doing.
Then there's like X-Wing, TIE Fighter.
The Rogue Squadron series. There's
Yes.
a few. I guess. There's just so much I want to stream. So much on my bucket list.
Yeah, and there's like a whole bunch of other things on my catalog. I know there's a few other Tales games I wanted to do. Yeah, I'm gonna say just a question of when do I want to pull the trigger and start looking for parts for a new tower. That's kind of the question I'm kind of burning at right now.
Gotta optimize the price. You gotta go for when the best sales are coming and the supply chain's okay. Oh yeah, Buzz Lightyear Star Command. I got working on my computer through a patch or whatever. I don't know if I should stream that or the PlayStation version, because the PlayStation version has the end credits music and the boss battle music, while the PC version, the devs screwed up and they didn't put the music for the boss battle or the credits, so...
I kind of feel like that's a problem when you do some cross-platform stuff, especially when you're dealing with rights.
Oh, what about cross-platform?
Sometimes it's like, there's going to be one thing that really wasn't optimized for another, or, you hand off the port to an entirely different studio and they'll find a way to screw it up. I remember reading that Nightfire, 007 Nightfire was a really big offender in that category.
Oh yeah, the PC version. And Battlefront Elite Squadron on PlayStation Portable, that was actually supposed to be Star Wars Battlefront 3, but then when the studio behind Battlefront 3 canceled the project, the Rebellion studio took a lot of the assets of Battlefront 3 and just remorphed into Battlefront Elite Squadron. But the story is pretty much the same from what would have been Battlefront 3, though. And I have the game. I just wonder if it's possible to stream from a PlayStation Portable if I have to use emulator. If I have to use emulator, I'll probably just, use my discs and somehow, rip an image from them. So that way I can still do it legally because, I have the game.
Just get like a mini CD driver.
Yep. And then just get the emulator and then, it'd be cool if there was a PlayStation Portable, it mimics the PlayStation Portable, except it's just a controller. It just looks like a PlayStation Portable, if that makes sense.
So you're thinking something that looks like the Switch, but actually the middle part's actually just filler.
Yeah, basically. Like it's just a cosmetic thing. Yeah.
Yeah, or it's gonna look like those Nintendo GameCube controllers that were built for some other games. The biggest one was Phantasy Star Online, where it's just like some big wide controller, but there was a keyboard in the middle area. You just control, and then it's like just type stuff down. So thankfully nowadays it's like modern consoles allow you to have a regular USB keyboard. I remember doing Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut on my PS3, and they were like, yeah, you can just plug in a keyboard, and then others had like the Xbox 360 version. I don't know if that allows you to plug in a USB keyboard. I want to say they should have. But yeah, it's like some were just saying it's like, yeah, it's just so hard doing like the password prompts. I'm like, I just plugged in my keyboard and they were like, you can do that? I'm like, yes.
Yes, you can.
I really should probably do that for my Switch, just to get one of those wireless USB keyboards and mice. I mean, I could probably use my old wireless keyboard and mouse, but, well, I could tell you after 10 years, well, actually more like 8 or 9, that really gave up the ghost, and that's why I have glowing keys.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, it does what I need to do, so. I mean, I was like, I just want a wired keyboard, preferably with glowing keys. Let's just find something nice that's like sub $80. I'm like, this is the one I'm happy with right now. Although, granted, I could probably do without sanding. I could probably do with one of those things that I could attach to my desk, so you know, you're not grinding your mouse up against the edge of the desk all the time. Remember, like the first Mission Impossible?
Yes.
Yeah, that sort of gizmo is what I was thinking of. Alright, yeah, since we're done with Xenoblade Chronicles D and 2, yeah, 3 comes out on July 29th, to the last of my knowledge. At least, last I was told. So, I'll think about it when we get there. It's just a question of what do I want to do for the next 2 to 3 weeks as filler, or probably just do MHY Sunbreak. Maybe just selected stuff. Those will probably not be simulcast on YouTube because things change a lot, and you know, I don't want a screenshot of me sucking so much at that. It's not on 2 sources. Alright. Well, any final words you want to say?
This makes you want to stream from a Switch when I get it.
Save up your money. It'll be well worth it.
Yeah.
I guess I can probably say another thing that I'm probably not proud to admit of is given some of the more close to fan servicey parts of the game, I'm like, yeah, I don't know why back then I decided to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on a plane. Yeah, I'm grateful I was not sitting in the middle seat. I normally sit window or I normally sit aisle. I preferably sit aisle within a few rows of the bathroom. Yeah. I mean, if I can help, if I can do window, I'll do window. But yeah, preferably on a commuter jet. It's like row 17 on the aisle. That's where I usually like to sit. Or God forbid if 17's taken, I take 27. Alright. We'll see where everything comes down from here, but yeah. Thank you guys for being here the entire way. It really meant a lot, and sorry I put you through a gauntlet of crap with this game. You guys really deserve better than that. Well, any final words?
Game on.
Yep. So, thank you guys for coming by. See you guys next time. In the meantime, stay sweet, stay sensational, don't be salty, and I will see you guys later. Hopefully, when the next adventure starts. Hopefully. Thank you, and good night.
And keep it real.
And don't let keeping it real go wrong. Well, that's it for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you for the third one, but no matter what happens, we'll see you guys on the side with the start of another adventure. Probably would have made a few other comments about how much DE and 2 should have aligned with each other, especially when the ending blatantly spelled it out, but I'm not a big fan of talking over cutscenes, and this should be the last thing I should ever talk over ever again. Thank you guys, and good night.